nation, and the million faces formed together, made for elevation. And the soldier won't surrender faith, is like a fire that never burns to embers. The voice of the unheard, love is the answer.
I gotta speak it, believe it, that's how I feel inside.
I can't sit here quiet.
You can take my heart, you can take my breath when you pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. Can you hear me? Are you listening? Sleeping in the shadows could be making history. Through the fire, on the water, used to be a slave, but now you are a conqueror.
They can take my heart, they can take my breath when they pry it from the cold dead chest.
This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. We're rising up, rising up, we're rising up, rising up, we're rising up. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us. This is how we rise up, heavy as a hurricane, louder than a freight train. This is how we rise up, heart is beating faster, feels like thunder, magic static. Call me a fanatic, it's our world, they can never have it. This is how we rise up, it's our resistance, you can't resist us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Voltage. We're here, we're live on this April 20th, Monday, today, for another fun-filled show on the horizon. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in to Ezra, to Flair, who is Flair's birthday today, so happy birthday to Flair on behalf of the GWE. Welcome to Ace, to Opening, to Prime, to Dakota, to everyone who's chilling in the background. Let's get this show started, y'all.
I always seem to freeze the things I love.
It's gonna be a fun one. For the most part. There's obviously a few caveats to that fun. One of those being, of course, in the main event of the evening, where we could see the potential worst case scenario here for the GWE. Freezer burn jump scare. Welcome in, Splendid, and Rio. How you guys doing as well? We could see the worst case scenario here for the GWE. We have our triple threat matchup in the main event. It will be March 7th, taking on Makima, taking on Chun-Li for the Women's Championship in the main event. But we've got a lot more things before that. So we can worry about that so much later on in the night. So, the main important thing that we can start talking about right now is, of course, how we've started off the past two shows, and now this show, the Chicken Suit Open Challenge. Let us see who XSP will have to deal with tonight. He is somehow 1-1 in this open challenge. He defeated King Dedede last week, fell short in the previous week against the Grizzly Bear, which concerns me, but he did fight the bear and did lose, but he fought King Dedede and was actually successful. So now it really begs the question of who's answering it this time around. Prime saying who boxed the chicken this time, what giant jumps XSP this open challenge. Who is it gonna be? That is the real question on everyone's mind right now. We're gonna find out. We're not gonna waste any time. Let's find out together. Let's turn up the voltage. Who's it gonna be? Let's kick off this show right.
I've been waiting for
And coming out first to kick off that show is XSP, dripped out in chicken wear. Leia, our ace reporter here as well, saying I haven't found Sanji. That's honestly a-okay. That's a-okay. I did get the chance to talk to Sanji on the phone. He's relayed a lot of information to the GM about his cooking, so that's at least good. Also, hi everyone. Hello, Leia. How are we doing? XSP in a little bit of a renaissance for XSP since he's donned this chicken suit. It seemed to be a bit of a bad situation for XSP when he lost at Kingdom Come, but somehow it seems like it's turning into a little bit of a stroke of luck for him. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if this is an extra boost for XSP or if he's got a lot more to prove now that he dons this suit for at least this week and next. He's got 2 more weeks left inside of the suit. That's the real question, though. Is this suit giving him a little more confidence? Is this suit and these matches giving him a bit of a chance? He might need to keep the chicken suit. It seems to be beneficial. It apparently seems to be the case. He's been more benefiting inside of the suit than hurting in it, despite the fact he did lose to the Grizzly Bear the first time around. That's the question for this matchup, because XSP is going to have to contend with somebody else in this open challenge. Can he end up going 2-1 and keep the streak of luck going, or will he fall short? That is the real question that we are... What? Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Oh. Huh. So, remember when I said the stroke of luck could happen for XSP? Forget I said any of that. Forget I said a single ounce of that. That's Gunther. Man flew back from Vegas. The career killer is here. Oh no. Oh no. He flew back from Vegas to kill Chicken. Oh my gosh, he's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna perish. XSP's gonna perish. Well, XSP, good luck. Here we go. Clarabelle calling this one. No, he tried to go for an immediate chop. That would have set the stage for everything. But here's the one, if there's anything to say, this is the only non-giant that XSP has fought. He fought the bear, and then he fought Dedede, and they were both giants. Gunther's somehow not a giant, so maybe, oh boy. Maybe I'm just coping. Unless there's a miracle, XSP has been nice knowing you, but you're not making it to April 27th. as he's trying to take it to the ring general. Also, welcome into David. I see you popped in as well. How you doing, man? As XSP, a little dragon suplex to Gunther, kind of folding him there as well as he climbs up to the middle ropes. XSP is going to need to have all of his senses heightened, because this is Gunther we're talking about here. He is a killer. He is a mad lad. XSP is going to need to throw every trick in his book if he's going to have a chance to not only pick up the win, but survive. And there, oh gosh, and there's those patented chops from Gunther and a clothesline right afterwards. One of the most technical, one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. This man knows the ring inside and out and will use it to his advantage every chance he gets. Of course, I am not talking about XSP in this case. I am talking about Gunther, but XSP trying to show him a little thing or two. He beat Seth Rollins 2 nights ago with help from Braun Breaker somehow. Apparently he is cleared now, so that's good to hear. Kind of. But XSP trying to... that might be the worst idea you could go for. A submission on Gunther? Maybe not the wisest idea, because Gunther locking in that dreaded sleeper on XSP, but quickly fighting out of it, gets those elbows up, and quickly into a roll-up here on Gunther, but he's immediately out of it. Oh my gosh. Went for a quick drop kick. I think that would have sent XSP flying if that connected. XSP now trying to bait Gunther a little bit. But I don't think that did a single thing. He tried to bait him and it did absolutely nothing. As Gunther with a German suplex to XSP, and he's lining him up. And XSP reversed the powerbomb. XSP did reverse the powerbomb. Off the ropes, went for the knee-jerk reaction. Gunther caught it. Up on the shoulders, though, down on the knee. Quickly into the cover is XSP. He does have a finisher built up. It's a matter of if he can land it. And, might have been looking for that springboard XSP factor. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Gunther raged up and then caught him flying into a power slam. Oh, no. Lifts him up. And there's the power bomb. Tucks him up with it into the cover. And that's resiliency on XSP. And Gunther is showing no mercy. He did that mid-rage. He did that mid-rage. Raged up and then grabbed him into a scoop slam. That's menacing. Tried to boot him out of the ring. And XSP sent him out of it. Mid-rage is crazy. Gunther not taken to being humiliated like that. Taking it to XSP again. And now turning him over, looking for that Boston Crab. Cinched in, applying the torque on the back of XSP. But gets out of it. Quickly into a roll-up now. But, oh no. Oh, Gunther just reversed the roll-up. But XSP reversing it right back. But Gunther kicks out. Oh my gosh, he tried that drop kick again. Turns him around and goes into a crossface. Crossface locked in on Gunther. No. Out of that one. Oh no. And the lariat. The lariat. He's stunned. He's lifted up. Powerbomb. Into the cover. He got him. Killed him. He killed him. Pack it up, he's dead. But pack it up. That chicken has been crushed. the ring general, has just folded him in half. Good gracious. One powerbomb burned resiliency. The other ended it. Right here. Got out of the crossface, and that was the biggest mistake for XSP that he could have possibly made. The lariat into the powerbomb. Put him away. You do not fight the ring general and win unless you've got 200% more endurance and persistence than Gunther, and that's hard to come by. 87% on Gunther, 13% on XSP. The bear decimated XSP. This was worse. Gunther didn't just decimate him, he annihilated him. Quickly. Scary. Scary stuff from Gunther. We move on.
Viva la raza!
Yo, he killed him. He destroyed him. Chaos saying getting ready to go. Gonna go get ready in the back. Good to hear. Good luck to you, Chaos. And yeah, the Bucks, who are not signed, are up next. The Bucks going 2-on-2 with the Skelebros. The G in GWE stands for good. The Young Bucks are in action. They take on the Skelebros because of apparently Papyrus. Why? I don't know, but Kenny Omega, fresh off of the attacks he's had on Ilya Dragunov, saying the Bucks would show everyone why these two are one of the greatest tag teams in the world. Is that going to be a possibility for them tonight? They are taking on a tough team formed of the Skelebros. Let's see if they can do what they need to do to win tonight. So, y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's find out if they can get it done. Let's turn up the voltage for it. Here we go. And here comes the Bucks. And of course they have Kenny with them. And of course the Bucks have Kenny with them. The G stands for Gunther, the W for Walter, the I don't know. The Bucks out here first, unsurprisingly of course joined by Kenny Omega. The Elite have arrived. Last time we saw these three, they attacked Ilya Dragunov before a scheduled match between himself, Ilya, and Kenny. The Bucks would super kick Ilya, would hit him with a TK driver, and then would be attacked by Kenny afterwards. Ilya, of course, standing his ground. This time, we aren't going to see Kenny. This time, it's his boys in action. Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. Can they pick up the victory? Well, they're going to have to deal with a fun-loving duo. It is the Skelebros. And it looks like Ilya Dragunov is leveling the playing field. The Skelebros are here, joined by Ilya. Which again, is that just Ilya showing support for the Skelebros, or just making sure everything is evened up for this fight, making sure that Kenny can't cause any distractions and give the advantage to the Bucks? That's the real question right now. Can Sands and Papyrus put away a tough team? Well, let's find out if they can. It's Matt against Papyrus to start. Here we go. Bobby calling this one as Matt starting right away. Early doors, a little high flying offense. A standing moonsault quickly into that cover. Only a 1 count. Last time we saw the Skelebros, well, one, they appeared at Kingdom Come in the Fatal 4-Way Men's Showcase Tag Team matchup where they picked up the win. In that 4-way. They showed up recently as well in 2-on-2 competition for themselves. They competed, tried to become the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships. Those, of course, were won by Statement, Tartaros, and Akihiko last week. They're the #1 contenders for the Tag Team titles. But the Skelebros looking to find their way to bounce back. As right now, Papyrus getting taken down by a knee courtesy of Matt Jackson. One of the most decorated tag teams of all time in the Young Bucks. Multiple tag team championship reigns all around the world, but you don't want to count out these Bowen brothers as Sands is tagged in. Sending Matt back into the corner and making the tag right back into his brother. These frequent tags from the Skelebros might be their way to pick up the victory over the Young Bucks. Little leg drop and splash combination from the two of them as Papyrus going to work. Turns him over. Matt, though, out of the way. Oh, drop kicks the knee. Papyrus went for a super kick with one leg. Matt chopping away at the other. And the tag made into Nick Jackson. And they're setting him up here. A little more bang for your buck. Moonsault delivered. As Nick Jackson tagged in. Could be looking to do some high flying offense. Drop kick from the springboard position. And Nick, might be distracted a little bit there by Ilya. As Papyrus quickly into the roll up. On to Nick. Kick out immediately. You gotta think, Ilya might play a little bit of a factor in this matchup. Both Ilya and Kenny on the outside. The hatred between those two, how much they're going to play into the match, and call it just that, because these two get into a little bit of a shoving contest here. And Bobby doing the right thing, making sure they can't get involved. He's ejected Kenny from ringside, and Ilya's been ejected as well. Both of them ejected from ringside. It's just straight up 2-on-2 now. Honestly, the right call by Bobby to make sure that this would be a fair fight. Signature by Papyrus, reversed by Nick. As Nick Jackson sending him into the corner, couldn't get the tag in to his brother, but raking Papyrus in the eyes and then kicks him in the side of the head. Climbing up top, a Papyrus crawling away, trying to dive on him, but he's way too far away, and Sands is tagged in. Picked up, dropped. Atomic drop style from Sands of Undertale. We're getting caught immediately by Nick. Tag made to Matt. The Bucks starting to work a little tandem offense, sending Sands into the turnbuckle. Picked up, though, by Matt. You gotta think the removal of the managers on both sides of both Kenny and Ilya gonna play a little bit of a psychological role towards both of these teams. You don't have that outside help anymore. It's gonna play a factor in the match. Maybe not as much for the Skelebros considering Ilya there just to level the playing field, but for the Bucks, for Matt, for Nick, that's their boy. That's Kenny with them. Taking him out of the equation could turn the tides for the Skelebros, as Sans is raged up already. Could be looking. Data finisher here. Hello, Moon. Welcome on in. As a Fisherman, like a Northern Lights suplex hit from Matt. Sends him into the corner, and we saw this move hit on Ilya Dragunov 2 weeks ago. Sets Sans up for the TK driver. Kind of even looking all elite right now, so Papyrus has to come in and break it up. Nick tried to go right after Papyrus, but he stepped out of the ring and kind of just stared at him like, nah. That's right, I made you fall on your face. Send him back into the corner. Tag made to Matt. Bucks trying to work some tag team offense. Double super kick. But tag is made into Papyrus. When you think of it, the Bucks been in BC for a long time, joined during Balor's times, leader left alongside Kenny to form AEW. They know a lot about this business. They've been around for quite a long time. Could the experience play a factor in this matchup as Papyrus calling him up? Calling up. Yeah. Ooh. Counter the super kick. Did Matthew Jackson. And the tag made to Nick. Setting up here. What are they going for here? Oh my gosh. Super kick into a pile driver. Super kick delivered into a pile driver. And Papyrus got to roll the outside for a second. Right onto the noggin of the great Papyrus. That had to hurt. Indeed it did. That's Nick. What in the world are you going for here? Oh, if it wasn't already going to hurt too much, Canadian Destroyer head first onto the canvas. Probably worth giving Papyrus all bone on that noggin. And he's been dropped on it a second time. Nick flying in, drop kick lands again. Quickly into the cover, and that's brought Sans in to break it up. Nick's got 2 finishers. Built up and ready. Oh, but Papyrus. I don't think that they realized that Papyrus burned a bit of an adrenaline rush. Because the tag was made to Matt. But Papyrus. He's got the Skelebone rage. The adrenaline inside his skeleton body thing. I don't know what you call it. But Matt taking it straight to him. DDT. Plants him on his head. And Papyrus is stunned. Climbing up. Matt, a 450 lands on his back. Adrenaline in his marrow. 450 to the back of Papyrus. Not resiliency though. Resiliency not burned on Papyrus. Setting him up. DDT. And the tag is made to Sans, which both the Skelebros do have a finisher. Soul work. Adrenaline is, it is his soul. Honestly, you're not wrong, Prime. DDT from Sans. That's busted Matt open. Calling for him to get up. There's going to be danger for Matt. The Gaster Blaster plants him on his head. Into the cover. Matt's got no resiliency. He kicks out and Nick stepped into the ring. Tag team wrestling is indeed being shown off in this matchup. Papyrus with the headbutt of a century. But no resiliency burned on Matt. And now Papyrus looking for the most electrifying move in all the underground. The L-bone drop. Into the cover. Matt's burned resiliency. And just like that, the Skelebros have turned this all back. And Papyrus still has a finisher in the tank. He's lifted him up to the top ropes here. Matt in a world of trouble, up on the shoulders, and an avalanche Samoan drop. Or I guess in this case, a skeleton drop from Papyrus, and goes up top. Matt Jackson is in trouble. A headbutt from the top with the skull noggin. Quickly into the cover is Papyrus off that headbutt. But Matt kicks out again. He kicks out again. He's still in this one, but maybe not for long. Drops him with a great Papyrus slam into the cover on Matt Jackson. He kicked out of two. He kicked out of two. That man kicked out of two. How about that? Tried to make the tag to Sands, not going to be able to. Into the backslide from Matt Jackson. Kick out by Papyrus. The brothers were beginning to turn this thing around, but Matt somehow still surviving into this tombstone pile driver. Oh my gosh. A tombstone pile driver. Oh my gosh, just put his feet on the ropes. But Papyrus kicks out. Kicked out by Papyrus. Hurricane Rana. Gotta give the Skelebros credit. They're facing a team that's won tag gold everywhere. They're in a bit of a tight situation, but they're making the best of it. They're doing a lot more than I feel like anybody expected from these two. But Nick could be looking to set him up. Tried to go for the corner move there, but Sands stopped them. As Nick, lands that super kick. Runs in, hits the super kick, cover, and Sands breaks it up. Broken up by Sands. Lifted up on the shoulders, Papyrus out of it. Quickly out of it there. Nick hits that Hurricane Rana and goes to the outside and not able to get through. The Young Bucks, the primary reason everybody loves spamming super kicks. Hey, listen, super kicks can be effective. They are an effective move to take down your opponent. Take it from these two. They're masters at it. But Papyrus looking to stop that from happening. Sent. Reversal of the Irish whip. Kick the crap out of people indeed. Prime indeed. As Nick now backing up with Papyrus in the corner. Drop kick lands. Right to the back. And a cannonball. Cannonball on Papyrus into the cover off that cannonball. And they got resiliency out of him. But Papyrus quickly into a roll-up. But Nick's not taking as much damage. So not even a 1 count hit there. Went for the super kick himself. Nick stops it and hits that DDT. Caught the leg into a DDT. Papyrus, these two kind of going back and forth with strikes here. The headbutt from Papyrus took him down. Sends him back into Skelebros territory. Tags made to Sands, and it was very well needed. Keeping him in the corner as Sands flies in that forearm. They may call him the weakest enemy, but Sands knows how to pack a punch. And knows how to toss some people as well with that body slam set up. Ooh, springboard neck breaker from Sands. That's got Matt into the ring to break it up. Sands. They can weaken Nick Jackson even more. This could turn right back to where these two want him, but Nick out of the way and hit him with that super kick. Ran up, connected with it. Sands kicks out, but Papyrus does step into the ring. He did not have resiliency. A little cartwheel into a knee. But Sands, smart. Rolled to the outside, knew if he was caught anymore, it'd be dangerous for him, but he got caught with a super kick, stayed standing, but got dropped with a DDT. And the tag made to Matt. He's got a signature, he's got a finisher. And this is bad news for Sandy boy. But he's still getting up though. I gotta hand it to him. He is getting up when it did not seem like he should. Counters out of it. Sets Matt up in the corner. Sands runs in with that clothesline. And going to work. Matt's stunned. And the wise decision tags out to Papyrus. And a headbutt right afterwards. Goodness me. You don't want to get hit with a noggin like that. Goodness. Papyrus now looking for a submission. Turns it over to a Boston Crab here. But Matt quickly out of it. Has a signature. Still has that signature. Still has that finisher. If he gets Papyrus into the corner, he might set up for that TK driver. Instead, just a punch right to the head. Calling for Papyrus to get back up. Gets him to his feet. But Papyrus jumping out of it. Kick to the gut. Papyrus looking for the greatest spaghetti chef special. Locked in on Matt, and Nick has to come in and break it up. That submission maneuver, Matt had already burned resiliency. That could have been the end of the match. But the tag's made to Sands. And could be looking to end the match, but Nick making a smart decision. Tags out and uses freeze. Uses freeze on Sands. Ran him into Bobby. Picks him up into a pop-up cutter. Popping up into the cutter. Into the cover. And that's burned resiliency on Sands. Both of the Skelebros have burned resiliency. Nick Jackson, the only one who still has it, sets him up, turns it into a backstabber. And the tag made to Matt. He still has that finisher at the ready. If he can land the TK driver, it could be over for Sands. But a reversal of the Irish whip. Almost forgot the Bucks are heels despite their popular status. They know how to play to their own game, but the kick reversed by Sands. Matt got a little too cocky. Might pay for it. German suplex into the cover on Matt. Just two. Just a 2 count. But Sands, knowing he's going to end this here, sets up for a bad time. Dropping Matt down, and Nick's got to break it up. Counter though. And a super kick from Nick. Or from Matt, sorry. Into the cover off that super kick, and Papyrus has to come in and break it up. And Matt, little neck breaker, takes Papyrus down as well before he could even step out the ring. Sands is in a lot of trouble at this moment. Back suplex delivered. And makes the tag to Nick. He's gotten himself a little bit of time to recover. But everybody's looking worse for wear in this matchup. But the reversal of the Irish whip. I think we all had the Bucks mixed up at some point. Oh yeah, we sure have. I think everybody has mixed up those Bucks as Sands put Nick in the tree of woe and stomped on him. Quickly into the cover. But not enough, only a 1 count. I mean, to be fair, Nick has barely taken any damage. So, that is a fair assumption. But a skeleton drop from Sands. Quickly into the cover again on Nick. And again, it's only a 1 count. Still only a 1 count on Nick Jackson as Sands another body slam. And I think from that, he built up that finisher again, looking to deliver a bad time. Into the cover on Nick Jackson. I'm sorry, still a 1? Hold on. Hold on a minute now. I got it the first 2 times. What do you mean still a 1 count now? That was a finisher right there, Nick. You son of a gun. Sands crawling into the corner. And Nick trying to fire off single leg drop kick. Right into the corner. And this could be troublesome. As Sands ascend into Bucks territory. Tag is made to Matt. Slams him. And Matt's set up for a super kick. Sands is stunned. Papyrus is unable to get in. Matt up to the top ropes. 450 splash. Cover on Sands. And the Bucks get the win. The Young Bucks victorious tonight. Honestly though, Kenny called these two the greatest tag team of all time. They had to work for it though. It looked dire for Matt and Nick early doors. Skelebros really showed their stuff. And you'd love to see that, honestly. You love to see that from Sands and Powers. Yeah, exactly. Skelebros got nothing to be ashamed about. They had the Bucks pushed for a while. They pushed them to their limit. Which is not something you can say all that often when it comes to a team like the Young Bucks, as there was that bad time delivered to Matt. The Bucks won, but the Bros were taking him to the underground for a while. The Bucks, yeah, like Prime said, they underestimated the Skelebros and realized that mistake. As we can see right here, I think Nick realized the mistake that quickly. Kicking out of 1 of the bad time that set up perfect position. 450 splash from Matt. A bloodied and bruised Matt Jackson gets the win for the Bucks. See you all next time. Win or lose, I'm putting on a great show, says Opening. That is true. Opening's matchup is next. Will we see him qualify for the Golden Shot? 62% of you on the Skelebros, 38% of you on the Young Bucks. They picked up the win. And hey, you know what? Good on them. Kara saying good luck to Opening. We'll see Kara later on tonight as well, as Kara will be facing off against Kaito Momota in one-on-one action in a Golden Shot qualifier. Let's see if maybe there's a chance that either one of those two could both be in that Golden Shot qualifier. You never know, man. You never know when it comes to those two. As next up, as Prime said, it's either the former IC champion in Opening or a Dice Boy going on to the Golden Shot qualifier. You know, I shouldn't be surprised that I'm seeing this. These two were kicked out, and these two have been apparently they've been brawling for a bit as well. Holy moly. Kenny and Ilya brawling backstage after they were kicked out of the matchup. They probably found each other and just started wailing away. They keep on fighting indeed, as Ilya taking Kenny down. Dragunov and Kenny, these two trading shots. Want me to sort it out? Hey, now you're good. Let him get this out of their system. honestly, it's free entertainment, to be honest. For most people, when it comes to these two, it's free entertainment for them. Even, surprisingly enough, even Flair. Flair saying this is free entertainment. So somehow, I'd even call this free entertainment. I'm hopeful I'm not the only one that agrees. Because if I am, might just be a little bit of a sicko. I might just be a bit of a sicko then. Shout out to AEW for letting GWE have the elite over. Yeah, for sure. We get this for... Okay, see? See? I'm not the only one. Kaz agrees. Thank you, Kaz, for proving my point. Opinions. Fair enough. And not everybody has the same opinion. Sometimes it's for entertainment. Sometimes it's a big concern. If they get a little too violent, then... Yeah, obviously deal with it. But, like, you know... If they're just going to do this... whatever. We've seen this so many times. It doesn't exactly blow my mind anymore. The knee strike from Kenny. Oh my gosh. Oh, head first on the concrete. Jeez. Poison Rana right onto the concrete floor. It's Kenny just taking it to him, but these two just brawling. Right in front of the security office as well. Right in front of the security office. I'm fine with it because it isn't the usual 3 faction suspects. That is true. It is not the usual 3 faction suspects for once in my life. If it was any of them, then yeah, I would have had to stop it. But like, this is Kenny Omega and Ilya Dragunov. At least it's not any of the others. It's Kenny. Taking Ilya down. Looking for a little sharp shooter on the top of those boxes. But Ilya, quick to fight out, pushes him away. The Mad Dragon and the Cleaner are still brawling. Backstage here as Kenny sends Ilya off the crates. But Ilya right back up as Kenny. Oh, what on earth are you going for, Kenny? Oh! Package pile driver onto the concrete. And then a V-trigger. Oh gosh. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Maybe you do have to go sort that, Ace. Okay, yep, that's a one-way angel. Okay. Yeah, maybe go sort that. Yep, okay. I thought, okay, you know what? You know what? Call it a little bit of a commentator's curse. Oops. Oh boy. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh boy. Well, huh. Yeah, that's concerning for everybody. Let's just hope it's let's hope everybody's okay, you know? Okay, hold on. Accidentally, I did something should not do. Let me just quickly pull some up. No? Oh, shit. Okay, well. We're gonna be fine. Alright, well. Coming up next, it is the men's golden shot qualifier, the first of 2 tonight. We will see opening. 1-on-1 with Kokichi, who will join the illustrious list that we already have in that golden shot ladder match. We got Jacksepticeye, Ryomen Sukuna, Silver, and Kazuya already in that match. Who is going to join them? We shall find out And before we do that, I'm gonna go get a drink of water because I don't have much left. So brace yourselves, get ready, and we'll get this thing going in a minute. Alright, I'm back. I got myself some water. Let's get ourselves into this matchup. Here we go. Let's turn up the voltage. Alright. Opening. Kokichi. Get yourselves ready to go. It's time to get this thing going. Oh, this dude, man. Fight. Okay. And there is all of Dice, and they got Joshua with them. Guys, what are you talking about? Let's watch Mr. So here we go, I suppose. Mental break. Mental break. What are you guys talking about? You know what? I didn't see anything of what you guys are talking about. I'm going to have to watch it after the show ends. But there, oh, Joshua tried to run away. Joshua tried to run away, and they are not letting him do it. Dice out here in full. I mean, no Joker, no Akechi. But Ryan, Kokichi, and apparently Joshua, Ringmaster short and simple. Okay. Well, that's mental. If it's anything to do with the Ringmaster, it's mental. But I'll have to watch it at the end of the show because I don't know what on earth happened. But there's Kokichi, and Ryan and Joshua are in fact out there. Joshua almost by force. And here comes his opponents, the former Intercontinental Champion opening, and he's got his boy Randy with him. Opening has arrived. And he's got his boy Randy Orton with him. Insanity, hard to say. God, listen. It's practically an even playing field considering I don't know if Joshua really wants to get involved. So really, it's Kokichi versus Opening. You got Ryan on one side and Randy on the other. Randy, who fell short to Cody but hit a man with a punt kick. He did in fact do that. And I'm concerned. I thought Randy was not honestly going to be here. But he sure is, and he has arrived to support his boy. Opening, can he do exactly what he needs to do and get himself into the Golden Shot qualifying match victory and get himself into the Golden Shot ladder match? Let's find out if he can do that. Lorenzo calling this one. Here we go. As Kokichi starting straight away. He's not wanting to get involved versus being forced to. That's true, Carl. You're not wrong there. There is a difference between those two. As Kokichi takes it straight away. Wouldn't be surprised if Randy hits either Kokichi or Ryan with a punt. Hey! I'd love that, honestly. As these two now locking up. Opening now getting the better of said lock up. Early doors here and taking it to the arm of Kokichi. The man who pinned Joshua at Kingdom Come to force him to join Dice. These two going back and forth here a little bit. Ooh, reversal on top of reversal from these two. Okay. And these two chaining up once again. Is opening. Gonna grab him in a waist lock, but Kokichi gets him down into a headlock position. Grabbing him by the head. Kokichi, he's been on a little bit of the upswing since forcing Joshua to become a part of Dice. Opening, maybe more on the downward trend after losing his Intercontinental Championship at Kingdom Come, despite not being the one who was pinned in the match. And I don't know if y'all saw that as well, but I think Ryan, he moved a little bit. I think he whispered something to Joshua. I don't know what he whispered to Joshua, but he did to say something. It's Kokichi. A little jab to opening, but he's firing back. Opening up. And, oh, down on the knee there. And a drop. A front slam, twisting front slam from opening. And went for the knee drop. Kokichi right out of it and hits that bulldog. Quickly into the cover. Is that going to be enough to put opening away? No, it's not. He kicks out at 1. Opening, a former champion here in the GWE. If he can win that Golden Shot briefcase, hey, he could get his way back to that championship or even try to get himself that world championship, but he's got to get through Kokichi if he even wants to take a sniff at that. And Kokichi not going to make it easy. Punches him in the face, and he busts opening open. Gets to the corner, but Kokichi runs in, clothesline delivered, and he's got himself a signature. Bad news for opening early doors in this fight. Picks him up, opening, reversing the scoop slam, turns it into a reverse DDT. And now looking at a little bit of a submission here. We know Kokichi's not the strongest type of person out there. He's going that arm bar, but gets him down anyways. Locks in the silence, the truth. That Anaconda Vice cinched in on opening, but out of it without burning resiliency. I guess when you think about it, a lot of people, Kokichi has a bar to clear about after his attempts to help Joshua last week. Really didn't do much. And opening, look at this. Slapping Kokichi in the face, opening that door. But open the door as well, because, oh my gosh, man. And Ryan just pulled the, he pulled the turnbuckle pad off and then pulled the referee out of the ring. But opening, not gonna let that phase him. Open and shut, but the referee is fixing the turnbuckle pad. Lorenzo spotted the turnbuckle pad at the worst possible time for opening and the best possible time for Kokichi. Going to the middle ropes is opening. He's saying, that's not going to phase me. Your little antics, I know about them. I'm going to them by just continuing to mount on your leader. Dice has done their homework, but opening. Now he's got to stay on Kokichi. Through all the offense. Tried to wind up for that kick there, but Kokichi sweeps the leg. And now sized them up, but reversal of the finisher from opening. Kokichi reversed the clothesline attempt. An arm drag. A little hip toss-like maneuver as well, takes him down. Opening did pick up a finisher from reversing Kokichi's own. But Oma climbing up top, elbow drop lands. They tried to grab him, opening, quick reversal. Grabs Kokichi by the back of the head, sets him up on the ropes here, and opening, gonna send himself up. We're gonna roll into the ring with the open and shut. Connects with it. Kokichi's a little far away from the ropes. Ryan's nowhere there to help him, and Kokichi this time's got to burn resiliency. And you think about it as well, Dice has done their homework, but there's been not a single amount of interference from Joshua. As Ryan distracting opening. But still, not a single time have we seen Joshua do anything. But Kokichi looks to take that advantage, drops opening with a sidewalk slam and tosses him away. Opening now could be in a bit of trouble. Kokichi's climbed up top. Knee drop planted right on the dome, quickly into the cover on opening. Just a 2 count though. No resiliency from opening. But Kokichi not going to dwell on it too fast. He's got a signature and a finisher. Scoop slam, down he goes. And goes back up top, Kokichi. But opening, getting a little adrenaline into his soul. But it might not be everything he wanted it to be, because Kokichi reversed it. Reversed Supreme Intelligence. But a clothesline by Kokichi, and there's another. And Kokichi starting to mount a little comeback in this matchup. Up on the shoulders. Military press, drops him. And opening in trouble, but it sweeps the leg. Sweeps the leg from under Kokichi. Now try to send him off the ropes, but Kokichi reverses the Irish whip, blocks the elbow, but reverses the finisher. The finisher reversed, and this one's not being reversed. Roll the dice. But not going for the pin. Kokichi not going for the pin. Puts opening in the corner. And delivers a scoop slam. And climbs up top. Kokichi calls for opening to get back up for that prankster's fall. Diving neckbreaker from the top. And that might have to be resiliency burned on opening. It's not. He didn't burn resiliency. He knocked him out. He knocked him out. The numbers game was too much. He knocked opening out. And Kokichi qualifies for the golden shot. Give all of the assist in the world to Ryan, because let's be so for real. If Ryan did not get himself involved, would have been dead to rights. Would have been it. Kokichi knew that the finisher would cause opening to burn resiliency. So he was just aiming to knock him out instead. And hit him with that prankster's fall, that diving neck breaker. Put him away. There it was. We thought Kokichi was just going to go straight into the pin off the roll the dice, but instead wanted to add the extra exclamation mark. Prankster's fall. Puts opening down. And Kokichi and Joshua doesn't look happy. Joshua does not look happy. It's almost like he's being forced. It almost looked like the man's being forced to celebrate with dice. He does not look like he wants to be there. He does not look too pleased with anything. Because again, he didn't get himself involved at all. Ryan was the only one that got himself involved in the match. 62% of you on opening, 38 on Kokichi. And Kokichi qualifies. And we move on. And now it's time for the first bit of concern for the night. The GWE IronHeart Championship is on the line. One member, or really two members of Control, have successfully been able to obtain gold. Is Dusk going to be able to add to it? Not too much confused as to why he just didn't burn it. I don't know either, man. 2K loves to 2K. The title on the line, Dusk versus Chaos. Chaos looking to stop a member of Control from taking the title. Will Chaos put down Dusk? End the momentum, or will Dusk finally put some money where their mouth is? Control or not? I've been told that no members of Control are allowed to be at ringside for this match. Which honestly, good to know. I'm not just going to roll over though. You're going to have to work for it if you want to take this, says Chaos. We have to see if Dusk can take it. Find out right now as we turn up the voltage for the first title match of the night. The championship is on the line. This is for the IronHeart Championship. And, oh boy. Here comes Dusk. Here comes Dusk. Unlike a different situation, I won't hesitate to put you down, says Chaos. Dusk, ever since being controlled and joining Control, has been nothing short of a menace. Of danger. A dangerous competitor. Champion versus challenger. Nearly undefeated since joining Control. Dusk is going to have a lot to prove, especially considering there is the world where Makima might win the championship in the main event tonight. If the world exists where Makima wins the title, Suzy and Android 18 already have the tag team titles. Imagine the world where Dusk is not a champion. Imagine the world where Dusk is. Both ways could be absolutely catastrophic. But there's one individual who could stop all that from happening in this match right here, and that is the IronHeart champion, Chaos. Successfully captured the IronHeart championship at full throttle in a triple threat match involving March 7th and Estelle Bright, the former champion. Pinned Estelle to do it. Has been successful ever since. Defended the championship at Kingdom Come against Liliana. Now, looks to add another defense to their reign. Will Chaos be able to reign tonight again? The champion, when the bell rings, you gotta watch out. Watch for everything she has. Includes good old-fashioned Stardust. You gotta watch out for that. You gotta watch out for that Chaos Reigns boot. The cosmic reading. Everything. The champion is here. Can the champion retain the title? The IronHeart title is on the line. It is Dusk. It is Chaos. One-on-one. Dusk looking to capture the championship. Chaos looking to achieve it. First title defended tonight. It's Dusk. It's Chaos. Here we go. Indeed. Holding that championship high. Will this be the last time that Chaos holds that championship? Hands it to Bobby. And it's on the line. The GWE IronHeart Championship. Who's got the ability to have that IronHeart? Who's gonna get it tonight? We'll find out right now. Let's get this thing underway. Dusk. Couple strikes and slams Chaos's head into the mat. Right away, and now they lock up. We know Dusk doesn't like to play fair. Ever since joining Control, they've had a bit of a mean streak to them, and there's an example of that. Who leaves as champion could Control have 3/4 of the women's titles before Makima's match in the main event tonight. As Dusk now pushing Chaos into the corner, and we actually get a clean break this time, which I was not expecting. And a roll-up from Dusk, but Chaos kicks out. Striking, drop kick to the knee, and Dusk is all over the champion to start this match off, booting them in the face. And a senton right afterwards. Dusk is all over Chaos. Showing that mean streak, showing that aggressive streak, but Chaos out of the way of that splash. Dusk tried to get a little too fancy, tried to go up top. And Chaos had that scouted, flying in, hits that drop kick. We know that is a signature Chaos style right there. Goes off those ropes from the corner, hits that drop kick. Dangerous move. A double axe handle, but Dusk charged in, was able to get out of the way. Quick kicks from Chaos, and a kick to the back. And the champion trying to even this thing back out into their favor, stomping away on the arm of Dusk. The champion could be all out of sorts as Dusk drops them down here. The heck is that? The heck is that? Dusk distracted by the ramp. Somebody's music playing. Hold on, ever loving Earth is that? Who the heck is that? Who the heck just, what? Covered by Chaos. A pedigree. Hit on, who? But Dusk still fighting back. A Rollins special, a pedigree. The heck was that? And Dusk now locking in a little bit of a figure 4 on Chaos. We have to keep this going now. I'm not sure who the heck that was. Somebody in some sort of mask. But Dusk now not letting that phase them. Yeah, talk about out of nowhere indeed. And Dusk plants Chaos down. And it seems to have just almost fueled them. Almost fueling Dusk. And a drop kick from the top. Off the ropes, hits that flyway elbow. Into the cover on Chaos off that elbow. Chaos kicks out though. I was too focused on Soren, Kenny, and Ilya must have slipped by me. I guess so. I don't know who that was. It's just a random person. I don't even know. Was that somebody? Is that somebody on the roster? Is that, I don't even know. They were wearing a mask. I couldn't see the face. But Chaos. Hey, that's the chance that Chaos needs to put down Dusk. Hey, so be it. They're now looking to fly in. Didn't quite land all the way with that drop kick. Dusk trying to take advantage of that. But Chaos quickly kicks out. Off the ropes, but Hurricane Rana from Dusk. Delivered with precision, but turns Chaos around. And could be setting up here. It's direct center of the ring. Ghost rule. Plants it on the champion. Into the cover. Don't burn resiliency yet. Chaos burns resiliency. Chaos has burned resiliency. The champ is in trouble. Off the ropes. These two having a little bit of a mini clinic. But everything is not looking as good as we would hope right now. Even with an assault, Dusk is looking likely to achieve victory right now. But Chaos trying to prevent any way from that happening. Couple combos, a kicks and a code breaker. Into the corner. Dusk is stunned. Dusk is stunned in the corner. And hits that cosmic reading. Into the cover on Dusk. Resiliency burnt. You say that, David. But now, hold on a minute. Because this thing's turned right back around. Nobody's got resiliency anymore. But Dusk sleeper slam dropped, and there's a drop kick right afterwards, and that stuns Chaos. Into the cover. Kick out at 1. Kick out at 1 from Chaos. Rolls to the outside. Taking a second to breathe. We're stepping back into the ring. And kick to the side of the head. From Chaos. Dusk ducked the first one. Got caught with the second. And now Chaos. Signature offense. But Dusk caught the drop kick. Caught the drop kick and quickly into the cover. But another one. Another kick out at 1 by Chaos. Senton countered them. And a drop kick by Chaos. Goes to the corner. Goes up top here. And an elbow drop from Chaos. Into the cover. Is that going to be enough? No. Kick out by Dusk. And another kick to the back. Yeah, Chaos reached that. You know what? Give them the credit. They reached that. Sizing up Dusk once again. And another code breaker. And Dusk go right back up with those forearms to the face. Couple combos, roll through into a super kick. And Chaos is stunned. Dusk has a finisher. And a Russian leg sweep. And Chaos is still stunned. Not stunned anymore, and Chaos used that to roll to the outside. Slides back into the ring, but Dusk caught him with that drop kick. Right on the side of the head, goes up top. Oh no. Pulse in the media. Chaos kick out. Chaos, please kick out. Chaos did kick out. Chaos did kick out. And tried to go for that signature, and Chaos with the reversal. Knee to the gut, kick to the side of the head. Chaos kicked out, still has a little bit of fight. Left kick, chaotic twist. Dusk has obviously no resiliency. She burned it earlier. Into the cover. Dusk kicked out at 2. Dusk kicked out at 2. And Chaos looks to size. Dusk up. Chaos reigns. Cover on Dusk. And Chaos not still the champion just yet. Dusk kicks out somehow. Still a kick out. Stomping away. Calling for Dusk to get back up. Kicks. A little bit of a combination. A kick to the back from Chaos. Goes to the middle ropes afterwards. Big splash. And quickly into the cover afterwards. Is that going to be enough? Dusk is taking a lot. Still kicked out. Still kicked out. Drop kick to the back. Chaos might be one move away from building up a finisher, and has it. Has that finisher built up. Calls for Dusk to get up. Could look to maybe hit that Chaos reigns again. Oh, but it's countered. Talk about resilience and the sink. Yeah, in the sink. Off the counter there. Into a drop kick from that cartwheel. Into the cover again on Chaos. Still kicks out at 1. Chaos still kicking out at 1. They know what this title means to them. To have that iron heart, that grit, that determination to keep kicking out every She stole Chaos reigns. She stole Chaos reigns. Not like this. Oh! Chaos kicked out again. Stole the finisher, and Chaos said, nah, you are not ending me off of my own move. I know that move better than anyone else. Pushed away. Chaos. Kick to the leg, just barely reached. Off the ropes, underneath. Over top. Big knee. And an enziguri right afterwards. Kick to the side of the head. Chaos lining up. And there's the Stardust. Stardust into the eyes and a kick right after. Kick right afterwards. Goes up top. She knows what hope is needed. Stardust followed up by the punt. Climbs up top. Crossbody. Could she do it right here? Welcome in, DJ. How you doing, man? Into the corner. Line it up. Cosmic reading. Dusk is busted open. Into the cover. Chaos retains. And still blood bleeding down the face of Dusk. Chaos retains the title. And still your champion. The momentum gone. Control can't have all the gold. Control does not hold all the gold. They can't have it all. Because of this one right here. Because of Chaos. Chaos continues to reign. Just as I expected. Excellent match. Let's not forget, Chaos had a little... Yeah, let us be fair. Chaos did have a little bit of help. Makima's gotta be livid. Maybe not even at Dusk, but more so at whoever on Earth involved themselves earlier. Whoever that was. Oh my gosh, dude. What a match. They turned it up. Dusk stealing Chaos reigns, and Chaos saying, nah. Not off my move. Not winning off my move. Kick to the head, busted Dusk open, and still your champion. Chaos is still your champion. Puts Dusk away. Handed the championship. Congratulate. What? Junko? Junko? Right on the head with the championship. Junko's one next. Oh, and that shot busted Chaos open too. And Junko's got a ladder. Oh, right in the head. Right in the head with the ladder. That busted Chaos open. She's not even done. Slams Chaos on the ladder. It's looking to me like Junko wants next. 57% of you on Chaos, 43% on Dusk. But it seems to me that Chaos is not done just yet. Let's move on. Congratulations to Chaos. But keep your head on a swivel. It's not looking like it's over for you just yet. Don't know who that was, but I'm curious. Either way, I still brought the heck afterwards. You gave me everything, but I can't let you have this. The Chaos is still the beacon. Not only does it seem like that, it seems we finally got someone who can stop Control. We do have someone who finally can. But you know what? You'll love to see it. We've got somebody who can be capable of stopping them. From Control to Despair, I see you, Miss Enoshima. Junko saw Makima make moves and took it as a bit of a challenge. But now we move on to the women's Golden Shot qualifier, the first of the night. It is Violet, 1-on-1 with Hina. Both have wanted this chance to prove themselves.
Hey, Kit, are you there?
Can they do it? Why are you bleeding and laughing? Go to medical. Yeah, seriously, Chaos, go to medical. Who will earn their chance to qualify for the Golden Shot qualifier matchup victory tonight and get into the ladder match? Blood doesn't exactly affect. I mean, yeah, that is fair. Blood doesn't really affect Chaos. Well, watching this one closely says Moon. You'll have to worry about whoever's in this matchup. So, let's find out who that's going to be, shall we? Hina, Violet. Let's go. And here comes Hina. Lantern and all, Hina has stepped into the ring once again. It's like busting a world, bringing it in the open, and elite glitch. It looks like it hurts somebody. It doesn't. You're not wrong. It is this Hina. Hina looking to insert herself into the Women's Golden Shot ladder match. A chance of a lifetime for the winner. Sees that opportunity and gets that case. Cash in for a championship at any point in time. Look at her eye, blacked out, blank, a white pupil. Has had that since the very beginning. I'm not sure why. That's probably a more Hina question that might need to be figured out. Why does she have that eye? It's kind of scary. But I digress. Hina looks to earn herself that chance. If she can get that chance, well, I know why, but y'all won't understand. Okay. Well, fair enough. Hina blowing out the lantern. And is ready for battle tonight. Just gonna take your word for it, Prime. Anyway, it should be a fun fight, says Estelle. Hina. And here comes Violet of the Phantom Thieves. Ready for a fight. Violet, we haven't seen her in a little while, but is looking to make a bit of a statement for herself. Hasn't had the best track record here in the GWE, but could we see a big momentum shifter for her? Getting to that Golden Shot ladder match? You got yourself a guaranteed ticket. Violet could turn her whole... I want to call it a losing streak, but really just unfortunate circumstances could turn that all around with that case. We find out who gets it right now. It's Hina. It's Violet. Here we go. Violet straight away, couple kicks to Hina and a DDT. And Violet going in. Oh, went for the moonsault early, but Hina Knows how to avoid those high-flying moves, but Violet catching her. Little back and forth between these two early. But Hina, with a little bit of a power game, drops Violet with that scoop slam. Speaking of experience, Violet is quite the scrappy fighter. With enough training, I do think that she can excel. Will she be able to excel is the question. Especially when up against somebody like Hina. Send up. Oh, Violet turn around that chain wrestling. And try to quickly roll up. Hina kicked out of one. Hina reverses the pressure into the cover. Kick out. Violet now with a little bit of power. Over and into the roll up. Kick out by Hina. And sending the ultimate swimming pro to the outside. And waits for it. Back in the ring. Turns Violet around. Hina grabbing both the arms of the dancer and headbutts her. That's a little bit unorthodox offense from Hina. And staring Violet down elbow in the corner. Violet though with a quick counter. Violet, we know, is a very high-flying-esque competitor. One of the most agile competitors we have here in the GWE, showing it right there with that little Hurricane Rana. And then right up top went for the moonsaults. But Hina out of the way. Hina is starting pretty strong. But a match could turn at any moment in time. As Hina calling for Dusk for Violet to get back up. That's not even the same person. I'm not even close. But Violet, the DDT. Right around that dome. Into the cover right afterwards, kick out of two. Hina surviving. Moonsault. Oh, Hina was getting up and Violet still caught her with that moonsault. Dang. Right to the outside and Violet not gonna wait around. Climbs up top, but Hina wasn't groggy at all. Baited her. And fell because of it. Didn't Dusk always support the Phantom Thieves? You know what? Yeah, that is true. Dusk did support the Phantom Thieves before, you know, things happened. But Hina. Send up here. Looking to lock in that let her win submission on the outside. But Violet powering out of it. Couple shots to the gut of Hina. Doesn't have a signature built up. Had resiliency built up as well, so at least that's going for something. Back into the ring. Violet stepping out. Hina stepping in. Violet's going up top. And waits for just tried to step out of the way, Samoa Joe style, but Violet still caught him with the feet. And now, tried to run at Hina and caught it straight into his sister Abigail. I think Violet was trying to go for a comeback, and Hina grabbed the arm, turned it into his sister Abigail, and it burned resiliency on Violet. And a Uranagi right afterwards. And now, these two looking to trade. Back and forth they go. Hina with a chop. Now Violet with a chop. It's what it's all about, trying to earn that chance in the golden shot ladder match to join competitors like Moon, like Cammy White, like Melina, like the Ryan Shogun, as Hina scoops slam to Violet and climbing up top, calls for Violet to get up and flying in off the diving board with that Eclipse. Cover on Violet. Will Hina qualify? No. No, she doesn't just yet. Violet kicking out of that off that diving board eclipse. As Hina calls for her to get back up again. Saying this is my moment. But Violet trying to make it her moment instead. Kick to the side of the head. Hina sent to the outside. And the speed of Violet. Hurricane run out of the ring. The fact I'm surrounded by video game warriors everywhere so far, yeah, that is kind of crazy, man. And Hina looking again to let her win. Cinched in on Violet, but lets it go. Lets it go onto the steel part of the ramp. And Hina sent into the ring barrack, into the ring turnbuckle. I can't speak apparently. Violet stepped back into the ring, caught though by Hina. And another Sister Abigail. Cover on Violet and Hina. Hina's not going just yet. Violet's still got heart. Calling for her to get back up again. Hina doesn't have anything anymore. But calling up top. Double axe handle to a groggy Violet. Taking so much, and Hina basically up to full vitality health bar again. Well, Violet not going to let that slow her down off the ropes. Look at the athleticism. Hurricane Rana. Oh, it's like a head scissors. And a moon. Oh my gosh. A moonsault to a standing Hina. Into the cover. Only a 1 count though. And a drop kick. And a kick to the gut. But Violet going to set it up. Hits. That dancer's grace. But Hina kicks out at 2. No resiliency. No resiliency burn. Drop kick though by Violet. But exhausted herself. And Hina stumbling to the corner. Violet goes to the corner and hits that senton. Little senton there from Violet. And trying to get around. Hina climbs to the top ropes. And a splash right afterwards. And hooking both legs on Hina. And almost did there. Almost put Hina away. Goes to the middle ropes. Hits the no. Went for the dancer's grace again. But countered by Hina. But a counter by Violet. Shots to the face. Running in. Tornado DDT. From a wheelbarrow position. Calls for Hina to get up. Kick to the gut. And a little code Violet. Delivered to Hina into the cover. And Hina burns resiliency. Oh, but she's cut the lights. Cut the lights on Violet. Puts her on the ropes. Hina sent to the outside though by Violet. Sent right to the outside. But Violet grabbing that leg. Undertaker? No, Hina. That's Aoi Asahina and not the Undertaker. Violet, what are you doing? Doing a little dance into that moonsault, the Hina taker. Honestly, would love to join you two for gaming, says Estelle. I actually got time now that things have stabilized the guild. Love to see that. Love to see that things have started to stabilize a little bit. As Hina sent back in the ring by Violet. Up and over, but a counter. Hina might be looking to end this thing. Busts Violet open. And a scoop slam. Violet has already taken 3 finishers. 2 Sister Abigails and an off the diving board. Calls for Violet to get up. Looks for another one. Another off the diving board. Cover on Violet. Hina is going to the golden shots. Hina put the pressure on Violet all match long and picks up the victory. And will join some tough competition. Moon Mage, Cammy White, Melina, the Riding Shogun. There's somebody to watch. Dusk is 0-5. Oh no. Dusk, no. There was that off the diving board from Hina. Wasn't enough to put Dusk away the first time around, but put her away the second time. I may have passed my cursed 1,000 to Dusk. No, we do not want Dusk to be cursed, says the wind. Y'all know I can speak to the wind. It's like a voice inside of my own head. Not like Randy though. It's Violet. Hit that code Violet. Would cause Hina to burn resiliency, but that would be as far as she could go off the diving board. But puts Violet away. Hina gets the victory. 71% of you on Violet and 29% of you on Hina. Could this be a bit of a renaissance for Hina now, as she looks to climb the ladder and get the golden shot briefcase? I don't know how she got there that fast, but a victory for Hina tonight. What a showing. As we go ahead and move on in the night. Good job, Hina. It's time. Let's get it. Let's do it, says Kara. Let's do it indeed. Congratulations to Aoi Asahina. Where'd my controller go? There's my controller. Sheesh. Now, let's move on. Gotta find that thing. I put it all the way over on the freaking far side of my desk. But now, from one qualifier to the next, it's the second of two men's golden shot qualifiers tonight. It's the Battle of the Ka. As Prime said, it's Kaito versus Kara. Kara, who we have not seen in a little while, looking to take on somebody who is looking to be a beacon of hope for the GWE. We got two crows fighting? Maybe. If you consider Kara a crow, maybe. Or Kaito. One or the other. But let's find out who will join Kokichi and everyone else who's qualified in the Golden Shot qualifier tonight. Will it be Kara? Will it be Kaito? Let's turn up the voltage and find out. It's because they both start with Ka. Ka-ka. Coming out first, it's the Luminary of the Stars, Kaito Momotsu. Kaito, if he can land a moon landing, could land him a spot among the others in that matchup. Jacksepticeye, Sukuna, Silver, Kazuya, Kokichi. Oh, Kokichi. Right. That could be very interesting if Kaito gets into that golden shot ladder match, considering Kokichi just qualified earlier on tonight. I got a friend back home that love hanging out with YouTube. Maybe another time, says Estelle. It could be very interesting. Kaito might have a target if he can get himself in there in that form of Kokichi. Good luck, Kara, says Kagamine Rin. Also, good luck, Kara, from Ace. Both of them. Wishing Kara good luck. Could we see that tonight for Kara, or could Kaito put the funeral director down? But here comes said funeral director. It is Kara Shorectus. Spooky. Look at the candles. Where'd you get all those candles, Kara? Oh my god, shit. You got candles on the left side of you, you got candles on the right side of you, candles on the back. It's like 8 candles now, bro. Oh my gosh. Dwell on the candles later. Here comes Kara. The funeral director has arrived. I don't remember the last time we actually saw Kara. It's been a little while. Was it a chain reaction? Or was it earlier? I don't remember. But Kara's been taking a little bit of a step back. Apparently helping out Ace backstage. Been helping out with lighting. Been helping out with the video and the audio here for the GWE. And to that, thank you for that. I know Kaz has been working Kara a little bit on that, which I appreciate. Every time we get that type of help, it's helpful, you know? Kara. Now stepping out from backstage, stepping into the ring again. Is ring rust going to play a factor or no? Come on, Kara. Also, he brought the candles. Got to make the end. Okay. Well, that actually... Of course he brought the candles. That actually makes a lot of sense. Thank you for letting me know, Cats. Got that indeed. Love that. Kara, hey, good luck to you. Kaito, Kara. Who enters the Golden Shot ladder match? Let's find out. Clarabelle's calling it. Here we go. Immediately, Kaito forearmed and Kara just said weave. Said weave out the way. But Kaito pushing Kara away quickly into a sling blade afterwards. Kara grabbing him by the back of the and a counter there. Kaito, forearms, punches, and a spinning clothesline. He's taking FWW classes. Kara helped save me from myself. Ironic, the former hero student is the one who needs a saving, says Ace. Hey, that's good guy Kara right there. We like Kara for that. We love Kara for that. Always a good guy backstage. GM's telling me Kara been very helpful with everything. And just been an overall very good guy. We love that, you know? Pushing Kaito away now. He might be a good guy backstage, but he's got a track in the ring as well. Because Kaito takes Kara down with that drop kick. And calls for him to get back up. And Kaito's having a little bit of fun with it too. As they lock up once again. FWW Academy, first lesson. Learn to weave. Says the wind. I don't know what an FWW is, but very interesting stuff from the wind here. They're telling me these things in my mind. I don't know what an FWW is, but hey, that could honestly be... Honestly, FWW, that's a really good acronym. That could be a good name for a wrestling company. Interesting. As Kara getting Kaito in a headlock. Wrenching away on said headlock as well. And oh, jeez. Tossed Kaito with a bit of force to him as well. Dang. I thought it was gonna be like a little put him down. No, he just whipped him. As Kaito stomping on the chest with the flip-flop. He got some flip-flops on him. I forgot he has those. Kaito calling for Kara to get up and hits that. No! Drop kick pushed away by Kara. And out of the ring goes the luminary of the stars. Now Kara out of the ring as well. Going to work. Grabbing the arm of Kaito. Win telling me it's the same as the Piccolo School of Dodge. And I don't know what a Piccolo is either. Maybe is that a friend of Goku's or something? I don't know that. It's Kaito sending Kara away, but gets right back up. And head first into the apron. Goes Kara, Kaito, little combos. Remember Goku? Oh, Piccolo's a friend of Goku's. Ah, I see. Good to know. Count of 8. Kara slides back into the ring and waits for Kaito to get back in. We all need a school of dodging. You don't want to underestimate Piccolo. Fair enough. As Kara stepped back to the outside again. Now Kaito on the offensive, climbing up top here. Momota could be looking to take to the skies, or really take to the stars. Taking Kara down with the double axe handle. Elbow drop right afterwards. And setting him up here. Ooh. Little elbow drop on the outside from Kaito Momota. Kara stunned, calls for him to get up and looking to fly in. Twisting cross body from Momota. Kaito honestly might be a little bit more willing to get some work in to get himself into this matchup. Might honestly want to be in there just to stop Kokichi from winning. If I know Kaito, that might be the only reason why he wants to get himself in that match. Obviously apart from winning it himself. Winning it and stopping Kokichi could be Kaito's plan here. That was one of the first lessons Shara taught me and Joshua Lena for a big test with Junior Brasher, says Estelle. Dodge, good to know. As Kara lifts up Kaito, looking for the final burial. Good man, serious trauma. And sizing up Kaito. Oh, look at this. Into the last rites. That spinning tombstone pile driver. And Kaito's got a burn resiliency. Mounting that comeback. Kaito the first to burn. That puts Kara into the corner. He's put him up on the top here. Whatever on earth he was going for got reversed. Kara stepped down and stepped away. Kara sweeping the leg, double foot stomp. But Kaito right back up. Rolls through. Oh, Kara rolls through. I thought he was rolling out of the way. Instead, rolled through and took Kaito down by the legs and busted him open. And now, locking in a little submission on Momota. Grabbing at the face. But Kaito quickly out of it. Turning the face over and stomping on his head. And high flying Momota looking to do his work. Big splash. To Kara. As Kaito has a finisher built up and could look to use it. Lines up Kara for the other side. Into the cover on Kara. And that's resiliency burned on the funeral director. There's a reason I never brought Shara here. I worry she either A, gets too into this, or B, finds a bar and stays there. Yikes. Maybe small, but he's strong. Kaito's taking it up a notch, and he's not letting up. But Kara does have another finisher. I think the kick out maybe gave Kara a finisher. And Kaito weighing his options here. I think maybe trying to go to the top ropes, but Kara in his way. Steps to the outside and is going up top here, but a standing Kara waits for him and drops him. Quickly into the cover off of that. Is that going to be enough to put Momota away? No. Kick out of 2 by Kaito. Stepping back up, Kara sends him off the ropes here and right into the position. Look at that, spinning him all around into the last rights. Cover on Kaito. Is that it? Kara. Nope. No, it ain't. Kaito kicks out. Blood dripping down his face, but the signature reversed. The signature of Kaito reversed by Kara. Got the distance and the Firefox clothesline. And Kaito's in trouble now. He's stunned. He's lifted up. Kara, dearly beloved, folds the arms over. Cover on Kaito. Kara. Woo! I thought for a second that Kara just secured their place in the match, but Kaito kicks out again. Oh, the cutter. Cutter by Kara. Oh, he pointed at him, but Kaito cut the lights. He cut the lights on Kara, but a reversal by Kara. Big back elbow. Excuse me, indeed. I don't know how he managed to kick out. Stomped on it. Apparently, Kaito learning from Hina. And points at him again. Saying, all right, that was cute, but now I need to put you down. Now I need to get myself into this match. Climbs up top. Kaito could be in trouble. And calls for Momota to stand up. Kara, went for the double knees, and his knees hit hard. His knees hit hard on the mat. But Kaito rolled out the way, but gets caught with a combination of kicks. And still not done. Kara, knee to the face. But got the finisher from it. Kara calls for Kaito to get back up this time around. Dearly beloved. Into the cover on Kaito. Momota. Kara goes to the Golden Shot ladder match. Now he's done. Kara gets the win. Low-key says the win that looked like a rope. Honestly, it kind of did. It kind of did. I'm not going to lie. But Kara fills out spot number 6. That's 2. There's 2 spots left, y'all. There are 2 spots left in this Golden Shot ladder match. We'll find out who those 2 spots belong to next week. Kaito, give all the credit to him. He fought like mad in that matchup. There was the end, the dearly beloved. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, Kaito's foot very close to being under the ropes there. It might actually be under the ropes. It's an 8-man? Oh, yes. No way for you to get the shot. Says, oh, and unfortunately not the case. I don't believe we have a last chance qualifier lined up. Does look like a rope break, but ref's discretion. The referee's discretion. Clarabelle saw it differently. Kara's going on. 83% of you on Kara, 17% Kaito Momota. Congratulations to Kara. We move on.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
We move on in the night. As we look now, the bells squeaked in celebration. Nice. Says the wind. Hello, new day. But now we move on to the next. Really? Oh, and look at that! Look at that little son of a gun! Look at that little son of a. Uh-oh, Dominic. Uh-oh, Dominic. Uh-oh, Dominic. She said she'd strike anytime. Dom's running for the hills. Dom's running for the hills. And Dominic's climbing up. Oh, wait a minute. Dom. Maki's gone up the elevator. Climbing up there. Oh, no. He's just realized. Uh-oh. Dom's running even more. He's still running. Dominic is running for his life. Do you want to die? Tom, trying to get into the security office. He couldn't get in. The door was locked. Oh, Dominic. Oh, Dominic. That's the worst place you could have been. He trapped himself in the corner, y'all. He trapped Dominic. Dominic trapped himself in a corner. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. And there's Sayaka. Tossed a stop sign in Maki's face. And they're getting out of there. They're leaving. They're leaving. They just left the building. The stop sign out of nowhere, out of the... Dang. They ran fast from that one there. They knew... Dominic knew the danger that Maki presented. Said, I will strike at any point in time. But Sayaka got the chance. And got the stop sign in the face. Also, good match, Mr. Momota. Really enjoyed the match. Hope to fight you again. Also, yeah, they bolted. Yeah, what is Dom doing here? Maybe he's bolting to Raw now. Maybe we're in the same place as Monday Night Raw. I don't know. But now, it's time for the triple threat. #1 contendership qualifier. We know Izuku Midoriya is in that matchup. We know Liu Kang is in that matchup. There's one more competitor who will join it. Who will that competitor be? Will it be Laxus? Will it be DJ? Or will it be Shao Kahn of the Tyrant Syndicate? Let us find out who will join those two powerhouses. And we'll find out who will take on Jacob for that title. Will it be Laxus after his victory over Guildarts at Kingdom Come? Will it be DJ? Or will it be a Tyrant Syndicate member and Shao Kahn? Let's find out as we turn up the voltage. There's a real chance the Tyrants get closer to running it all. Something Control's lost its hopes at for now. Coming out first. Time to party, y'all. Because it's DJ. There he is. There's the man. This man has been showing up and showing out every chance he has gotten. And that is our DJ. DJ looks to get himself one step closer to a championship. He is another level of itself, says Prime. He is another level in of itself. That man is mental. DJ has competed at Kingdom Come. He competed at Full Throttle. He's competed elsewhere as well. This man knows how to show up and perform every chance he gets. Now, can he get this big chance and get himself to compete for the championship? If he wants to do so, he's got to get past his opponents tonight, and he's also got to get past Liu Kang and Midoriya. It's not an easy test for young DJ, but can he do that? Especially against this man right here, a guild member, one of the strongest members of Fairy Tail. It's Laxus Dreyer.
Somebody call Hippo. Let him know.
Laxus has arrived. Got his revenge at Kingdom Come after Gildarts had made his life miserable for a little while. Got his revenge and decimated Gildarts at Kingdom Come. Oh no, you're right, Prime. He dominated Gildarts at Kingdom Come 2-0 in the 3 stages of Fairy Tail Hell match. Laxus looks to take that momentum and take him to the World Heavyweight Championship of the GWE. Yeah, Gildarts did bring that upon himself. He attacked Urza, he attacked Natsu. It was not a good time to be Gildarts at Kingdom Come. Laxus now looks to prove himself. Looks to find his way to the World Championship. Can he do that tonight? Against a very game DJ. And honestly, the man who those two probably should target. In the form of a member of the Tyrant Syndicate, Shao Kahn. This big behemoth had made a little bit of a difference since joining the Syndicate. A giant of a man. Coming out with no one as well, which is somehow to be expected. He does not exactly need anyone because it's Shao Kahn. Wonder how he feels about Penta's tribute at Mania? Oh yeah. I don't know. A bit of a pain in the butt after his little singles debut. Bit of a pain as well. Shao Kahn has been insane. We haven't seen him compete as much. But when he's there, he's a force to be reckoned with. And DJ and Laxus, they're going to have to prepare for that. They're going to have to look what they need to do. Yeah, bringing literal meaning to Hammer Time leaves the hammer at ringside, thankfully. That would be concerning if he didn't. But Shao Kahn is a dangerous presence. And if DJ and Laxus are going to want to get themselves to the matchup against Liu Kang and Midoriya, that's the guy to take out. That's the guy to isolate and make sure he's not anywhere near involved in this matchup. Here we go. DJ, Shao Kahn, and Laxus. Here we go. And Laxus run. That was the quickest I have ever seen someone get busted open. DJ busted open off of one drop kick. Okay, Laxus, what did you put in those shoes? Oh my gosh. Shao Kahn tosses DJ, but gets pushed. Laxus pushed away by the might of Shao Kahn. Turns Laxus around and now goes after DJ. Oh my gosh, lariat. Getting those elbows in. And DJ running in. There's that clothesline to Laxus. he's killing these guys. And Laxus is trying to take him down, but Shao Kahn is not willing to even give them a chance. Takes him out, almost similar to Jacob's move there. Almost a shot at the champion. And DJ trying to turn him around, but Shao Kahn almost has that giant bar removed though. But Laxus picks up DJ on the shoulders and drops him down head first. But Laxus turned right around into Shao Kahn, shoulder checking him, and then just tosses him like a rag doll as DJ now looking to grab a weapon. No disqualifications in a triple threat matchup. But Shao Kahn still stopping him. Couple shots in from DJ, but gets pushed away again. And now, a couple more shots in, and it breaks the giant bar. DJ broke the giant bar of Shao Kahn. But Laxus now with DJ on the outside, up on the shoulders. Giant bar is gone, and DJ ramming Laxus into the barricade. DJ, I would be careful. DJ, oh boy. Now he's got to contend with Shao Kahn, but send into the steps as Laxus now taking it to DJ. And it's the second time DJ and Shao Kahn have fought in a triple threat. It's the first time that they've fought in a triple threat. DJ had fought Modest and Leia in a triple threat matchup. Shao Kahn was in a triple threat, I believe, with Junpei and with Swerve Strickland in that triple threat at full throttle. As Laxus now sends DJ, or tried to send him in the steps, but DJ stopped in advance. Oh, reverse DDT by Laxus and takes it to DJ, and Shao Kahn is just waiting. He is just waiting in the ring for whoever is fed to him. As Laxus now sends DJ in the ring, but now Shao Kahn, oh boy, goes to the outside and grabs the sledgehammer. Oh, danger. Absolute danger. But he dropped the sledgehammer. As DJ trying to get in between both of Laxus and Shao Kahn. Clothesline from Laxus. Turned around. Picked up with the strength, the power of Shao Kahn. Just dragging Laxus around, but he gets out of it. Couple shots to the head. Kick to the gut. Laxus looking for a fairy tale ending, but DJ with a chair. Steel chair in the hand of DJ, going to work. A member of Fairy Tale quickly into the cover on Shao Kahn here. Quick 2 count off that Fairy Tale ending. DJ looking to fly in. Crossbody, down goes the Tyrant Syndicate member. Climbs to the middle rope. Oh my gosh! Shooting star press. Okay, DJ. But a 1 count this time around. As these two now trying to size up Shao Kahn, but DJ sending Laxus out the ropes. Oh my gosh! Lariat from Shao Kahn! Oh gosh, man! Cover. DJ breaks it up. That lariat landing from Shao Kahn. The Conquest lariat, but DJ with that forearm. Forearm to Shao Kahn. Kick to the gut. Went for that GTA twist of fate, but Shao Kahn with the reversal of it. Laxus got him though. Thunderclap. Thunderclap to Shao Kahn. Quickly into the cover. But DJ's there to break it up again. And a steel chair shot to Laxus. And then 1 to Shao Kahn as well. DJ. And now calling for Laxus to stand up here. He's got a finisher built up for the Grove. Or sorry, no, that was the Grove Splitter. Grove Splitter from DJ into the cover on Laxus here. Shao Kahn's not up, and Laxus burns resiliency. Laxus burns resiliency first, but Shao Kahn takes DJ down. And now turns his attention to the man who's already burned resiliency in Laxus. All the runs into DJ, but still grabbing Shao Kahn. DDT onto the chair. This might be the way to make sure Shao Kahn isn't in that championship matchup opportunity. You just focus on each other and make sure Shao Kahn's not even involved in the pin. Clothesline from DJ, climbs up top, flying in, elbow, but Laxus out of the way. Laxus out of the way. He's got a lot of vitality as well. DJ sure does have a lot of vitality. The dropkick lands. Laxus rages up, and a thunderclap to Shao Kahn. Thunderclap to Shao Kahn. Quickly into the cover, but DJ breaks it up. DJ breaking up the pin. Uh-oh. Y'all might want to turn around. Shao Kahn's just used Adrenaline Rush. Shao Kahn has Adrenaline Rush. And he's got a baseball bat. And a baseball bat shot to Laxus. And that might just do it, actually. Cover on Laxus. DJ's on the apron. No. Laxus kicks out. Laxus kicks out. And DJ sent to the outside by Shao Kahn. Off the ropes. Oh, but bounced off him. Bounced off. Oh, gosh. Shao Kahn still just take it. Oh! Conquest Lariat. But DJ's there to break it up. But I want to keep in mind Shao Kahn has 2 finishers. And that is a scary sight. But Laxus with the sledgehammer. Dropping DJ with it. And then drops Shao Kahn with that sledgehammer as well. Quickly into the cover. On Shao Kahn. Off that shot with the sledgehammer. Kick out at 2. Trying to get rid of that adrenaline bar. The DJ's there. Clothesline from Laxus to DJ. He's out of the way. DJ. Combinations. Drops him down with the DDT. Oh my gosh. But Shao Kahn right there. Back up on his feet. Picks up DJ by the head and drops him. And now turns to Laxus. Pushed away. Laxus still trying to fight. Still trying to fight it. Ran into him. But Shao Kahn might just be too good. Counters again. Couple more shots. Forearm breaks the adrenaline bar. And there's that Los Santos from DJ. But picked up by Shao Kahn. Sends DJ onto the ropes. And into the cover. On DJ afterwards. But no. DJ kicks out. Kick out at 2 by DJ. Grabbing the arm. And Laxus right there. Laxus trying to steal it here. Quick roll up on Shao Kahn. Quickly into the roll up. No. Shao Kahn kicks out at 2. And oh, DJ went for that Grove splitter. But Laxus hits the aftershock, but gets caught. Baseball bat. Rolls to the outside, and DJ is all alone. Set up. Emperor's Judgment. Cover on DJ. He burns resiliency. Shao Kahn's the only one left with resiliency in this fight. And now picks him up and drops him into the cover off that move, but Laxus there to break it up. And staring each other down over the body of DJ, waiting for whoever's going to make the first move. And it's Shao Kahn, and he headbutts Laxus and busts him open. And now these two looking to double suplex Laxus. But DJ using that to his advantage. Clothesline to Shao Kahn. Off the ropes, coffin drop. DJ goes off the ropes again. Another one, this time to the back. And it stuns Shao Kahn. And goes to the corner. DJ grabbing the arm of Shao Kahn. Pulling at it. Laxus going underneath the ring. Grabs another chair. DJ running in. Gets caught though. Laxus puts DJ down. But DJ, a little bit of adrenaline in his system. And reverses the signature of Shao Kahn. Reverses the signature of Shao Kahn. Sets him up. Hits him with Los Santos. And then the Grove Splitter to Laxus. And sets up Shao Kahn for the Grove. DJ might snake this here. Shao Kahn doesn't have resiliency. Cover.
DJ got it! He snuck it! Shao Kahn didn't have resiliency, and DJ does it! He stole it! Wow! He gets it done! Stolen from the Syndicate. It looked like Shao Kahn had that thing won in the bag. Is that his first loss ever since joining Syndicate? Yeah, it is. Shao Kahn pinned by DJ. He knew the moment was then. The moment was now. Shao Kahn didn't have any resiliency. Built up the 2 finishers. Hit 1 on Laxus to keep him standing, and then hit for the Grove. Down onto the chair as well, and that kept Shao Kahn down. Well then, we've got an interesting triple threat next week. It's Liu Kang, it's Midoriya, and it's DJ. 50% of you on Laxus, 50% of you on Shao Kahn, 0 on DJ. And DJ's the one who picked up the win. Wow. He talked smack and all he got was whack. Congratulations to DJ. Get on him, man. I didn't think he had it in him. But he's one step closer to potentially becoming world champion. But now, it's comforting knowing it is possible to beat the Syndicate members. It is possible, and that is a good thing. We have seen them be beaten before, despite the fact that they might be a little scary. But now it's time for the other women's golden shot qualifier of the night. It is a time for a little racket, because it's Panette, Merrin. You know what? That's fine. Panette and Merrin, 1-on-1. Who will join the field this time around? Will it be Panette? Will it be Merrin? Let's find out as we turn up the voltage. Coming out first, it is Panette. The powerhouse for the deadly submission, or the speedster with the chill factor. Someone's going in to that matchup. Panette is here. We've never seen these two go 1-on-1. Now they do that. Panette, as Moon said, a dangerous submission. Submissions won't help you in a ladder match, though. The Psalm going 1-on-1. Panette could look to add herself to the Golden Shot ladder match. Could be a grand opportunity for Panette. Like I said, though, submissions don't help you in a ladder match. Panette's going to have to rely on maybe that concussion clause if she wants to get some work. Racket be racketing. And here comes our opponent, and someone who knows her all too well. It's Merrin. As much as I've told, the one company thing that Panette wins with that Wyvern Sleeper is neutralized. Apparently, as much as I've been told, these two are from the same place. retainers, I think is what they're called, of a queen or a princess or something. That's much as I know. But not on the same side tonight. They stand as enemies. Let's take some more water real quick. That's Merrin. Got all the coolness. Retainers, pretty much a way of saying, royal bodyguards. You know, that makes more sense. Merrin has that cool factor. We know she's got that coolest kick in town. It is a dangerous move. Princess Chimera. It's a princess. Oh, okay. Cool. Merrin. Maybe looking to show off for her princess tonight. Same thing for Panette, though. They could both be trying to show off. You never know. But tonight, they find out which one of them is better and which one of them will go on to the golden shot ladder match. Will it be Panette? Will it be Merrin? Let's find out. Here we go. Lorenzo calling it. Let's get it going. And Merrin tried to rush in and Panette. Panette saying, I know you. I know how fast you can be. Immediately caught with that enziguri. No train blows this one. No chain wrestling early. They said it's time for a fight. Out of the way. Now Panette looking to fly in, but just steps in, and now these two locking up. A fast-paced start, now channeling to something slower. Slowed down pace as Panette. Little waist lock, but Merrin out of it quickly. Into a headlock. Weakening the head of Panette. You gotta think Panette might be trying to weaken the neck and the head of Merrin to set up for that Wyvern Sleeper. It might not be effective in a ladder match, but it is effective in getting you there. And if Panette can get that sleeper locked in, Merrin could be fading out. But right now, it's looking like it's all Merrin to start. Top wrist lock on Panette, but Panette quickly out of it as well, and back to the head. Back to the head and the neck of Merrin. By off the ropes, and a double foot stomp by Merrin. Clapping away, calls for Panette up. And goes to the outside here, looking to fly. Merrin with a chop. And goes to the middle ropes right afterwards. Still looking to build that high-flying offense. We know Merrin's specialty is that high-flying offense, but also those strong-style kicks. Panette's going to have to worry about all of those. Be wary if Merrin goes to the air, or if you're on the ground. Bit of an all-around type player in Merrin. Panette, you got to worry about those submissions. You got to worry about that strong technical offense. These two really, they kind of complement one another. But with them being on the opposite sides of one another, it's pretty interesting to say the least. Double moonsaults from Panette, one side, one the other. And now, looking for a submission. It's not the Wyvern Sleeper, but it's a little headlock, little chin lock there. Merrin quickly out of it. And Merrin actually has built up a signature from all of this. And sending Panette to the outside. Starting to get back up, but Merrin's got that look in her eyes. Merrin's got that look. Looking to fly in. All air, Merrin, no. Panette gets that cheap shot in. Gets that punch in before Merrin could go flying. And now Panette, not looking to fly, just jumps back into the ring. Oh my gosh, and jumps into a kick from Merrin. Spin kick that might have knocked Panette loopy. If you're seeing stars, you ain't going to be able to do exactly what you need to do to get the win here. And there's that WSO, the Wolf, or the WKO, the Wolf Knight Onslaught. As Merrin goes to the corner. This ain't just the coolest kick, it's the coldest. No, counter by Panette. I gotta change that in my notes. I have it as S. I don't know why it's an S. It's K. A WKO, Wolf Knight onslaught, not a WSO. Out of the way of that coldest kick. And now Panette set up a little concussion clause. Right to Merrin. Bridges it perfectly, but Merrin kicks out. No resiliency burned. Merrin didn't have any, but now Panette's got 2 finishers. And turns Merrin over. And here's what we were worried about. If you're Merrin, the Wyvern Sleeper is locked in. Wyvern Sleeper locked in, and Merrin's got a burn resiliency. Early resiliency burned by Merrin, and I want you to keep in mind that Merrin's got to be extra careful because Panette has a second one. Panette has a second Wyvern Sleeper built up. If Merrin's not careful, she might get caught with it. And Merrin wise to roll to the outside and roll to the apron to give a little bit of an advantage. Panette ran into the kick there. Merrin quickly into a roll-up, trying to snatch this one here on Panette, but kicks out. Kicks out early, rolls through, DDT from Merrin. And Merrin's got to stay on that offense quick. High offense is going to be what can avoid that Wyvern Sleeper. Quickly into the cover on Panette. No. Kick out of 2 by Panette. Double axe handle from Merrin. Almost has a finisher built up. But Panette with the counter and sure does have a finisher built up. Merrin is in trouble. But Panette now goes to the outside. Drop kick to the back. Merrin didn't even see it coming. And now she might be loopy. Wyvern Sleeper's applied. Merrin's in trouble. She's gasping for air. But she let it go. Merrin survived. But Panette now saying, now it's done for you. Concussion clause. Center of the ring. Cover on Merrin. Woo! It's not over. Merrin kicking out, but if she doesn't get the reversal on this time it might fully be over. Panette, Wyvern Sleeper, wrenching it further back this time around, and Merrin has to tap out. Panette with a dominant performance. Goes on to the golden shot. That is somebody to watch out for. No Wyvern Sleeper, but a calculated mind. Dissected Merrin all throughout. Tried to hit the coldest kick in town one time, and Panette scouted it, reversed it, and had Merrin's number for the rest of the match. Panette will go on and will join Moon Mage, Cammy, Melina, the Raiden Shogun, and Hina. And there's 2 more people left to qualify in that ladder matchup. Who will it be? Who's it going to be? Who's going to be able to qualify? I'm going to be real kind of glad Panette won. Means the submission won't be a factor. Panette gets the win. Listen, it might not be a factor in the match, but it can wear you down quick. If Panette still wants to go for it in the matchup, you can be worn down quickly, and at 33% if you want Merrin, and the curse number on Panette. Congratulations to Panette. She goes to the ladder match. And now, won't be a factor, but it's gonna hurt indeed. It's gonna hurt. Absolutely, it will hurt. Well, this is where things could go horribly wrong. It's time for the main event of the evening. The GWE Women's World Championship is on the line. It's It's March 7th. It's Makima. And it's Chun-Li. After earlier, at least it would be the second worst case scenario. Dusk failed to get the IronHeart title. Makima could still get the Women's World title. This is not only the toughest challenge for our champion Chun-Li, but this could lead to a horrible result. Honestly, either way. We've seen what March is capable of, and we've seen what Makima's capable of. Either one of those two, they're scary. Can Chun-Li pull a miracle? And manage to retain? Let's find out as we turn up the voltage for the final time tonight. Strap in, folks. This one is possibly a nail-biter. If March wins, at least that's the World Division problem now. That's true. Yeah, March has been going after Estelle for ages. Or at least for that IronHeart Championship, and now could go and succeed all that. Truckhausen. It's a Truckhausen. Says the wind. I don't know what a Truckhausen is, but hey. That, yeah, I only figured as much. In something dangerous like this, Evernight is present. I lost the belt months ago, and for some reason she thinks I still have it. She looks very confident. Because you gotta think about it as well. For Evernight's been a triple threat before, but Chun-Li doesn't even have to be pinned to lose the championship. Evernight could pin Makima, or Makima could pin Evernight and win the title without Chun-Li even being a deciding factor. It's a danger when those three have to take each other on for this championship. Will night fall on everyone in this matchup and everyone in the GWE? If Evernight can win the championship, that might be a possibility. Or will Control hold 2 championships? Makima has the possibility and the potential to give Control 2 titles. We saw how quickly that submission that Makima does can be effective. That chains of control submission. That mandible claw. It passed Monica out so fast at Kingdom Come, Monica didn't even have time to burn resiliency. If that move gets locked in, one of Chun-Li or Evernight could be fading fast. And we could see that happen. It's on her mind that the dream of holding all the gold went up in smoke, at least for this current moment. But Makima looks now to get some more gold for Control. But here comes the hope that we're all hoping for. The champion, Chun-Li. The champ is here. Successfully defended that championship against both Flair and Hatsune Miku. Flair before Kingdom Come, Hatsune Miku at Kingdom Come. Chun-Li looks to add a 3rd championship defense tonight. Or will the reign end? We've seen Chun-Li do well in multi-person matches. Won the Elimination Chamber to get the championship, starting out the match too. We know Chun-Li has that fight in her. But in a situation where she does not even need to be pinned, she's got to keep eyes on the back. She's got to keep eyes on the back of her head at all times. One simple mistake could mean the end of her title reign. That is what it's all about. The GWE Women's World Championship in the main event tonight. It's Evernight, it's Makima, it's Chun-Li. Title on the line. Here we go. The fate of the women's division hangs in the balance. As Evernight taking Chun-Li down with that moonsault. Early doors march. Trying to take the early advantage in this fight, but do not count out the champion or the control being in Makima. And Makima, sending March into Chun-Li. But both of them getting out of the corner. Chun-Li actually managed to kind of kick both of them at one time, and now a couple kicks to March. Another set of kicks, but Makima stopping that one. March with that scoop slam. Knee to the face though, Chun-Li. That's actually a good question. I don't know. I don't think I saw the question. Maybe I'll see it over here. Chun-Li trying to fly in, got caught. Counter by March. And now, oh gosh, Makima's on the chair. Makima has a steel chair. Evernight ducked the chair and kicked the chair out of Makima's hand into a little scissor whip. Almost like a Hurricane Rana of sorts. But Chun-Li broke it up quick. Makima. March actually built up a signature. From all that, March built up a signature. Knee in the face, though, from Chun-Li. And March right back up. Using some of that signature bar to get back up on her feet. And a knee to the face at Chun-Li again. And Makima rolls to the outside. Now it's just the champion. And March 7th. And the champion's stunned. Well, not anymore, actually. So I think Chun-Li might have burned Iron Jaw to get unstunned. But now could be caught by March. Went for the signature, but it was reversed by Chun-Li. Couple strikes, couple kicks. Flies in with the knee. But now has to contend with Makima, who slams Chun-Li's head into the mat. Chun-Li did burn Iron Jaw. And stomping on March 7th. And another stomp as well. Oh my gosh, Chun-Li then slid in though. Slid into the ring. Super kick to the back of Makima's head. That's what you like to see from Chun-Li. That's what you like to see from the champion. Gets Makima in the corner. The champ in control, but gets top blocked the legs from March and then a moonsault right afterwards. Makima slamming March's head down. That kick sends people flying forward or backward. Kick out by March. Ow! Takedown from Makima, but Chun-Li back up on her feet. Knee to the face sends Makima down. And calls for her to get up. Chun-Li looking for some high risk, high reward. Gets that kick. And drops March as well. And now goes for those kicks. Chun-Li's on a little bit of a roll right now. Those lightning barrage kicks to Makima over and over and over again. And there's one to the side of the head. But March right there to break it up. Now looking to fly in. March, Hurricane Rana, down goes the champ. Oh boy. March trying to set up Makima there. Couldn't quite grab Makima's head. Turns around, elbow to the back. Tried to slap her. Countered. And March with a scoop slam. And a neck breaker from March as well. And Evernight now taking full control in this fight. Steel chair busts Makima open. And a dragon screw down she goes as well. But Chun-Li right there with a crossbody from Evernight. Rolls to the outside, and March goes to the middle ropes. Big splash. And now, oh gosh. And now, oh gosh. Sets up Nightfall. Night falls to Makima into the cover. And Makima burns resiliency. Makima's the first one to burn resiliency. Chun-Li might want to capitalize on that elite defeat. But March there. March is there. And trying not to pin Chun-Li. Maybe trying to make Chun-Li burn as well, but only a 1 count. Only a 1 count on the champion. Oh, but a back fist. Took her down with a single back fist right to the head. But Makima takes March down. March rolls to the outside and now stalking the champion. Off the ropes, up and down. Steel chair in the hand of Makima, but March right there. The counter. Countered by Makima. And a knee right to the face. Into the cover, and now Makima trying to put the feet on the ropes here. But March kicked out. March actually kicked out. And Chun-Li putting Makima into the Tree of Woe position, and March just waiting. And a kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Setting up here. March with the Nightlight. But Makima's right there. Makima got out of the Tree of Woe position. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, no. Oh, she's siphoning the soul of March. Siphoning the soul of March 7th. I don't know if March has a soul. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. And a kick to the gut. Chain of command to the champion. Into the cover. But March is there. March is there to break it up. Wait a minute. Wait, March drops Makima. Head first. Makima doesn't have resiliency anymore. The cover. Referee got hit. Makima kicked out at 1 because of that. Referee got hit and Makima kicked out at 1. Chun-Li standing March up. I don't know when maybe the ref got hit from the Nightlight or something like that, or from the finisher. I don't know. But right now, Chun-Li trying to kick away at Makima. Those siphoning particles coming out of her too. Some of your messages are being. Oh, wait a minute. Chun-Li lining up the challenger, lining up Makima. Went for the finisher and it got reversed. Makima reversed the finisher. Reversed the spinning bird kick. Kick to the gut of Evernight. Lifted up. And dropped down with a powerbomb. And quickly into the cover, but Chun-Li's right there. Chun-Li in trouble. Lining up Makima. Big forearm to the face. What are you doing, Chun-Li? Oh, whoa! Curb stomp from the corner! But quickly into a roll-up by Makima, broken up by Evernight. Earlier I was wondering why the Women's World title strap was made pink. I don't know. The creative team wanted to make it pink. I don't know. And now March caught with those lightning barrage kicks of Chun-Li. And Makima is down on the outside. There's that kick. But not for long. Makima stepped into the ring with a kendo stick and it's broken up. Slapping Makima in the face, but gets taken down. March still has resiliency. So does Chun-Li. So does the champion. And oh no. Oh no. The submission's locked in. Chun-Li, you gotta break this up. Submission locked in. She let go. March fought out of it. March didn't even burn. She just fought out of it. fought out of that submission, that chains of control. Refusing to go out. And now, March, stalking the champion, choking Chun-Li out. Super kick. But now, kicks from Chun-Li. Evernight rolled to the outside, the strength of Evernight. But a kick from Chun-Li has 2 finishers. Evernight's down. Makima's in trouble. Oh my gosh! Chun-Li! Double foot stomp to the back of Makima. Oh my gosh! And sets her up. Spinning bird kick. Delivered to Makima, but look who's right there to break it up. It's Evernight. But turn around. Dropped on her head. Talon to prey. Right to Evernight. Resilience is burned on Evernight. Chun-Li is the only one left who has resiliency. The champ is the only one who's got resiliency left over. Makima waiting, stalking, and now slides in, dropping March, and now picked up by Chun-Li. Oh, set up. No, Hurricane Rana by Makima. Grabs Evernight up on the shoulders. Dragging Evernight to the ropes. But Chun-Li right there. Big kick to the face. But Makima tried to trip her. Chun-Li said, nah, that's not happening on my watch. Picked up, kick to the face. And grabs the kendo stick. Kendo stick shot to Makima. Quickly into the cover. That might do it. March might not be able to make it in time. She kicked out. Makima kicked out. And March now. No. Night falls. Cover on Chun-Li. Chun-Li burned. Everyone's burned resiliency. Everyone has burned resiliency in this match. Kick to the side of the head. And Makima stalking Chun-Li. Headbutts to a downed champion. And rolls to the outside. Drops Evernight into the cover in the middle of the ring. Evernight kicked out. Chun-Li starting to stir. Oh, no. Chun-Li, you guys stir quick. It's locked in. Broken up by Chun-Li. I think March was about to tap. March was about to fade out, but thankfully, Chun-Li got in there in time to break it up. Kicks to Evernight. And Makima's got a sledgehammer. Right to the gut of the champion. But Chun-Li's right back up. Super kick. Nobody's got a finisher left, but Makima does have a signature German suplex. And now, looking to sacrifice the arm. Wait. March trying to pin, but Makima's there to break it up. And now, oh no. Makima locking in the puppet master. But took too long with it. But March is injured. Swept away. Chun-Li quickly into the pin, but Makima's back up on her feet. Broke it up. Tried to jump over March to get to Makima. Didn't land. Off the ropes. Scoop slam down. Turns to Evernight. Set up. Desperation could be sent in. Power bomb. And now Makima's rolled out. Evernight's got her sights on the champion. Says, I want to pin Chun-Li to win this title. Swept down. Busts Chun-Li open. Moonsault. And Makima rolls in the ring and stops March from going for the pin. Set up on the ropes. The counter by March. Counter by March. Drop kick. March going for a submission. Grabs the arm and grabs the leg. And Chun-Li breaks it up. But drop kicks March. Chun-Li has a finisher. March is rolled to the outside. Wait a minute. Chun-Li's rolled. She's got Makima set up. Spinning bird kick. March is down. March is down on the outside. She's nowhere near going to get up in time. The cover. Chun-Li retains. The spinning bird kick gets it done. Chun-Li's still your champion. And we've been saved of the potential darkest day in the GWE by both Chaos and Chun-Li. And still your champion, Chun-Li. Yeah, March was not pinned in that matchup, which seems to be a common thread for March in championship matches. They get the tag titles. Control does get the tag titles, but they could not get the IronHeart title, and they could not get our world championship because we've got a world champion to be proud of. Chun-Li is still your champion in what could possibly have been her toughest foe yet. Chun-Li, her toughest challenger champion, she overcomes all the odds. Yeah, Makima does have struggles in the ring. She's great, she's insane outside of it. Makima may have been trying to give a third eye out. An attack cost Dusk. Makima wanted to avoid that herself. That might have gave a little bit of her attention away from the matchup. Just to make sure. And that focus, that lack of just a tad bit of focus allows for Chun-Li to hold on to her title. 57% of you on March, 29% on Makima, and 14% on Chun-Li. That's your show. Let's go over it, shall we? XSP got murdered. He got killed. The Bucks picked up the win over the Skelebros in a very close bout. That saw Kenny and Ilya get taken out. They both were ejected from ringside, but they started brawling backstage. The Bucks would pick up the win over the Skelebros in that effort. Kokichi, with all the help in the world from Ryan. No help from Joshua, but Ryan providing pivotal, key distractions to allow Kokichi to pick up the win over opening and qualify for the golden shot ladder match. Chaos in what looked to be, honestly, a spectacle. It was a spectacle of a match. Chaos retains the IronHeart Championship over Dusk, albeit from a little bit of help from somebody in a mask. I don't know who, because I could not see their face. But somebody in a mask hit a pedigree on to Dusk, and Chaos took control from there. Dusk fought back, but Chaos was able to retain. But then afterwards, we saw Chaos be handed the championship and then cracked over the head with it by Junko Enoshima. Seems like she wants next. Hina qualifies for the golden shot ladder match, beating Violet with that off the diving board eclipse to pick up the win. Kara also qualifying as well. A little bit of a controversial ending though, as it did look like Kaito's foot was a tad bit underneath the bottom ropes. But referee's discretion, Kara picks up the win, will go to the Golden Shot ladder match. In a triple threat that I didn't expect this craziness to happen. DJ defied all the odds, just like we saw with Chun-Li in the main event. DJ defied the odds and pinned Shao Kahn to enter that triple threat next week to determine who Jacob's challenger will be. Panette decimated. Merrin with that Wyvern sleeper. Oh, there's Mr. E. I'm surprised you weren't here tonight. Welcome on in. Yeah, you missed the whole show. You missed a great show as well. Panette getting the win over Merrin to qualify for the Golden Shot ladder match. And in the main event, Chun-Li retains the championship with that spinning bird kick on Makima, and still your champion. Control, you might have the tag titles, but you can't have all of them. Let's check the news. March is injured. We saw this little chaos broke out in the tag match with these guys here. Maki's cleared. So is Will Ospreay, and so is Sayaka. Sorry about that indie show start earlier. Bit of a long one. Didn't think I missed the whole thing. You know what? Hey, that's fair enough. Let's take a look here. What would next show have given us? Let me just do this as I always do. Just to make sure. Okay, sure. Oh boy. Okay, sure. No spoilers, but here we go. For once, Estelle's not fighting March. Thank you, game. Estelle versus Monica. We'd see the former tag team champions in Pretty Lethal take on, well, not the tag team champions, but a half of the tag team champions and Dusk in Android 18 and Dusk of Control with Susie in their corner. Dominic dies, because there's Katana. Dominic versus Katana, oh gosh. Matt Jackson versus Papyrus, or the Great Papyrus, one-on-one. Eggman versus Kazuya. Meet. Saya would be answering the Chicken Suit Open Challenge of XSP. Interesting. Chun-Li versus Hina, champion versus somebody who qualified for the Golden Shot ladder match. Sakura and Arrow dies up against the tag team champions. And Kenny Omega and Ilya Dragunov in the main event. Power rankings. Let's take a look at them. Chun-Li number 1. You're dang right she is. DJ number 2. Gunther number 3. Oh gosh. Chaos number 4. Shao Kahn at 5. Following the rest, XSP, Makima. Why are you up here? Android 18, Kokichi, Joshua, Tartaros, March 7th, Sans, Kara, Bowser, Sonic, Susie. Wrong name. The Ringmaster, who apparently y'all saw something from earlier that I still didn't see. I'm gonna have to watch that after the show. Opening, Clover, and Nick Jackson, rounding out your top 20. That's the show. Out of character, the purple Sonic. Wow. Whew. Yo, those were two match of the night contenders. Oh, goodness me. What a show that was. What a show that was. My only point was Kara, but I'm happy Dusk didn't get the title, to be honest. Makes more sense lore-wise. Dang, Dusk. At least you got a point. That's at least the one good thing. You got a point in the night. Good on ya. That is going to do it for the show. We had 2 successful title retentions tonight. Chaos, congratulations to you, and congratulations to Chun-Li on retaining your championships. We'll see the triple threat matchup next week with Liu Kang, with Deku, and with DJ.
Who's going to challenge for Jacob's championship? All that and more next week on Monday Night Voltage. That'll do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.